guys, if you didn't know, overnight we got a snowstorm. I went out and I made that donut video. Just wanted to show you guys the measurement. You're supposed to measure snow on some sort of elevated platform. It's supposed to be up off the ground, away from wind drifts and things like that. So what I'm going to do to show you out my picnic table. Just over 6 inches. So like 6 1/4, 6 1/2 inches. That's how much snow we have. Lightly powdered fresh snow. Now my car's good in the snow. The only downfall I have is I have like a plastic lip on the front of my car. That is the lowest point of my car. So that is the first thing to scrape if it was to hit the snow. That's the lowest point. So we're about to find out if that's going to stop me. Well, do you want the truth?
You can't handle the truth!
Six inches can't stop the Explorer Sport. Whew, it's cold today. Today I'd like to talk about the Dodge Demon. Recently, RT Life and I got into a conversation about the Demon. It's not that I hate the Demon, I actually really like the Demon. I just don't like the hype around the Demon. The Demon has been advertised as the fastest, the quickest quarter-mile production car ever. I have major problems with that. It's not true. It's the fastest to a quarter mile, quickest to 60 mile an hour so far until that Tesla Roadster comes out. Production car that is street legal. All three major companies, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, the big three. So when I refer to the big three, it's Ford, Chevy, Dodge. All three of them make drag cars. Production drag cars. Most people don't know about them because they're not shopping for one. Cars that you could walk right into a dealership and purchase. Hell, Corvette Z06, all the bells and whistles, you're going to spend $100,000. You'll do a low 11, high 10 in the quarter mile. With the same amount of cash, you could walk into a dealership and order a drag pack car from Dodge. They sell Challenger drag packs. Chevy sells the Copo Camaro. Ford sells the Mustang Cobra Jet. All of them are production cars. Now, what is a production car? When you look up the definition for production cars, it has a guideline, because there's companies like, I'm gonna close that. There's companies like Koenig and Zonda and stuff like that. They're not considered production cars because they don't make enough cars per year. You have to sell 25 of that car to be considered a production car, and those cars are just so high priced and so rare that there's not that many of them. So like Bugatti, I don't even think Bugatti is a production car. They might have sold a lot like initially, but so one of the asterisks that comes along with being a production car is that it's street legal. Could you make a Cobra Jet street legal? Yes, you can actually apply for the VIN number as soon as you get it, because when you get it, it's not street legal. But immediately you can send in for the VIN number. It'd be a little awkward driving a 3-speed drag transmission on the street. John Doc does it though, just to prove a point. Kit Kats. Now, I'm not bashing the Demon. I'm not bashing it at all. It's a badass car. It's not the fastest. 965. That's not only under the right conditions, but that's with race gas. That's with those skinny front tires on that you have to get. That's at the perfect track. You can't go to the media and run 965 in a stock Demon. If you were at Cecil or maybe Atco, maybe. You're not going to do that at the higher elevation tracks, like that Mile High Dragway in Colorado and stuff like that. You ain't even going to break into the nines. So really, under the perfect conditions, where if you bought a Cobo Camaro, a Challenger drag pack, or the Cobra Jet Mustang, you could run low 8s all day long. All day long. In fact, the NHRA, which is the leader in all automotive racing, they basically are the forefront. That's where cars are tested. That's where the ins and the outs are decided. That's who the people who tell us what is what. That's where they are. The NHRA. They have a stock class, stock eliminator drag class. There's not one Demon in the show. They just can't compete. Not a lot of people know this, but that Cobra Jet Mustang, over 75% of the parts that are in that Cobra Jet Mustang's engine come factory stock in the 5.0 Coyote motor. But it's over a second faster than the Demon because it's specifically built to race on the drag strip. So, even though I like the Dodge Demon, I don't like hype associated with the Dodge Demon. Everybody's going to want to race one. Everybody's going to want to own one. SRT Mush bought one. Great on you. I watched your Charger run a faster time than that Demon does. So, I mean, you own it, just own it, I guess. You know, you wanted to be one of the first to have a Dodge Demon. I get that. But that just goes to show you, with a little bit of effort, a little bit of time, a little bit of money. I bet you they spent less on their Hellcat to make it a 9-second car than they did purchasing that Demon. I bet you they spent less. So yeah, on that note, I'm going to get off my soapbox here. So even though I'd love to own one, I just don't think they're worth all the hype. Especially when you start talking and saying very specific things. The fastest production car in a quarter mile ever. Not true. Quickest production car, 0 to 60, ever. Not true. The Cobra Jet does it in like 1.3, 1.4, something like that. So even though it's a nice car, I'm going to continue to talk to people. Most of it's probably just knowledge. I'll be the first one to admit when I'm wrong. I don't believe in Bigfoot. You show me Bigfoot and I'll believe you. You know? I don't want to see a grainy picture from 500 feet away. If Bigfoot really existed, somebody would have shot one, somebody would have hit one with their car, somebody would have caught it on their dash cam or on their trail cameras. You show me Bigfoot exists, I'll believe it. A comparison for the Demon would be the Challenger drag pack. And the Challenger drag pack would blow the Demon's doors off. It's just facts. Now, I'll let you guys go for today. Please leave your comments below. Remember the YouTube Pack website, youtubepack.com, is available for everybody to go check us out. A bunch of us will be at Motorama. We got big things planned, so stay tuned for that. I'd like to see all of you at Motorama. I'd love to meet every single one of you if you could. Stop by. If you're going to make your way up to Harrisburg, February 17th and 18th, stop by and shake my hand. I'd love to meet all of you. But, thanks for watching.